Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hello. Hello there. MBR Rider One. Good to see you. Just thought I'd do a little live. Sun's going down. Hello, Mina Aleli. Aleti. Sorry, I know I said that wrong. Thank you for stopping by. I am doing good. It's 11 p.m. here. Very dark here. I didn't even look to see what time it was. I think it's about 8:30 here. We got plenty of light. Here's the campground I'm staying at. Sorry, it's shaky. Should have grabbed the gimbal. Hopefully, everybody can hear me okay. I don't have my mic, but a lot of these, it's a campsite, but I don't really call it camping when you're this packed in here. So, most of these are workers, but there are some campers, people camping. Minty Cactus, hello. Good to see you. Things are going good. Just showing the campsite. It's a beautiful evening. But this is where you check in for the campsite. And it also has a bar, which has bar food. On the backside are the bathrooms. And it also has a washer and dryer. Laundry, I should say. So that's awesome. But let's see. I guess we can walk down this way where the campers all are. Try to not to shake it too much. Should have grabbed my gimbal. But I just thought I'd do a quick live. It's such a beautiful night out. Any boondockers stay there? I do not know. Booler markers stay there. I'm not sure. Not sure what that is. But yeah. So you can see the campsites are really close together. They do have a couple cabins here. It is a decent place. It's better than a Walmart parking lot. And I'm pretty lucky. I'm not here in the main campground, so I'm not crowded with all these people. Mine, although I'm next to power poles. Oh, I can't see. Oh, there we go. Mine is sitting back there. So usually I only have one neighbor, but it looks like tonight I have some people in tents. We'll walk around here. Yeah. They're a little too close together for actual camping. But like I said, most of these are workers. A lot of these people work at the same place I do. You can see all the welding rigs. Oh, they only camp at places with bars. How funny. I was just lucky because a lot of the campsites are full right now because of all the workers. And I was lucky to get a spot. But the reason I got a spot is because I didn't need water or anything. My site only has electricity, which is fine. That's all I need. I do have access to the bathrooms here, which are really nice. But come to the entrance. This is the entrance to the place. And you head down this way. You can see the tents. Some people staying in tents there. Then my truck's in the background. I got some new neighbors right there. Yeah, they're pretty packed this weekend. I don't see any empty camping spots. Hello, Amy. Thanks for stopping in. It is a beautiful day. I think the temperature right now is in the lower 60s. The sun is going down here in Minnesota. And I'm in the northern Minnesota. I'm about an hour and a half from Canada. So I definitely want to get my passport. I would love to go to Canada. But fortunately, the sun already went down, so we missed that. Cruise over here. People trying to camp out. Got a fire going. That's another thing my campsite doesn't have is fire. We'll act like we're not filming them, but we will film them. I am. I'm actually on YouTube right now. So, yeah. I don't know if you want to be live, but yeah. Oh, we could. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen marshmallows. I won't show you guys, but do you mind if I get a close up of your marshmallow? I'm a stranger that you're not supposed to talk to. There you go. Got some marshmallows going on. Yeah. It's always fun running into people. They're like, "Are you live?" Or he was asking if I was videotaping. There's my setup for right now. Marshmallows, yes. I'm assuming they're probably making s'mores. So hopefully, I'm trying to save up to get me a pull behind camper. I just want a small one. Something. This pop up works for me, but it's kind of hard every day to pop it up, pop it down. I mean, it's more work. And it is kind of cramped living in it. So I definitely want to get. It's too hot for a fire here. Yeah, it's getting. Hello, Todd. Thanks for stopping in. Greatly appreciate it. Devin Mojo or Divine Mojo. Hello. Thanks for stopping in. It's a bit. Yeah, it is. So it is cramped. It's probably not the cleanest. If you haven't seen, oh, I don't have no lights on. I haven't made the bed yet. So it's a mess. And then I got a cooler in the way. I was gifted this AC unit. The same person that gifted me this campsite sent a little extra to get the AC unit. That has been a blessing. This black hose here, that's my diesel heater. Oh, trash bag in the way. The diesel heater's up there, so when it gets if it gets cold. The other morning it was only 47 degrees. A little chilly, so I cranked I didn't need the diesel heater on, but I just cranked it on just to run a cycle because it's been sitting for a while. And I know it's dark, but up there is where you're supposed to sleep, but I'm too big. So this actually has 2 chairs and it's supposed to be a table, but it folds down into a bed, so I just keep it as a bed. But yep, it's tight, so that's that. And I did get an air fryer, but I don't have a picnic table. Well, that's all right. I just put the air fryer on top of there and cook my chicken that way. Let's see, I'm gonna actually stop in here. Let me grab my inverter real quick so my battery don't die. So I got this. This here is a Milwaukee battery, and it's an inverter. So this way, I just hit this button here, it should turn on. Let's see. Yep, I got 3 bars left. And then my phone, I got to use the cordless, or they call it cordless, but there we go. Now we're charging. So charges off of that. Yeah. Man, what a beautiful night. I don't see the moon. The moon was out previous nights, but yeah. Somebody leaving. They were staying in one of the cabins. Let's go check out. Go show you. So, like I said, I don't have a bathroom here. No water, no nothing. I just use the cord for power, and I have a power bank in there. And I keep the power bank charged up because, like this morning, we had a storm come through and we lost power. But with the power bank, I always got power. And that's a good thing because I do have to use a CSAT machine, unfortunately, but keeps me breathing at night. So that's a good thing about a power bank. But yeah, they got these cute little cabins here. I'm thinking of if once I get a couple paychecks, I think I'm going to rent one just to check it out. And I've been promoting this campsite for these people just to help them out. I'm going to try to make a video for them. I flew the drone around, get some pictures, and then I realized I didn't bring my charger for the drone. That's a bummer. But I'm not sure when I'll go back home. But let's walk over here. Let's go see what the chickens are doing. They do have chickens here. Usually after work, the chickens are running around. Let's see. High Plains Camper, hello. Just showing off the campsite I'm at. Thanks for stopping by. There's my rig over there. Campsite's full because it's a weekend, and I guess people think this is camping. But not camping to me when you're packed in here like this. Might be tight, but it works for you. Yes, Amy, it's so much better than a Walmart parking lot and safer. No, it is cool. Little inverter that was the name again, please. Milwaukee. Oh, what did I do? So Minty Cactus is just Milwaukee in the 18 volt. That's what all my power tools that I use for work use these type of batteries. I know DeWalt also makes one, and Ryobi. So if you're at Home Depot, Ryobi is the cheaper one. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money on the name brand like Milwaukee or DeWalt, go with Ryobi. They're much cheaper, and they're just as good. But sorry about the shakiness. I should have grabbed my gimbal. Let's see. So inside this bar, towards the back here, they have a golf simulator. I'll try to include that in my next video. I'm only putting videos out on Sunday. They want us working every day. I'm too old to be working every day. What is that light? Oh, that's cool. Just a light shining straight up. But here's the chickens. They probably went to bed. Yep. So the chickens go into their little home at nighttime. They got a little playground for the kids. They got a fire pit, which it is Friday night, so I wouldn't doubt it if they fire that up. But, yep, chickens must be in their house sleeping. I'll include in the video. I like talking to the chickens after work. The chickens are out here running around. I like calling them. You want to check out a bathroom? Bathrooms. The handicap one's a little bigger. Hello? But yeah, so not bad. Shower. And this is the biggest one. The shower head moves. Yeah, not too bad. Oh. And then they got two more on the other side. They do sell firewood here and ice. Ice is huge because I do not have a cooler that's electric. I still use the old school ice box. Let's see, this one's open. I'm always worried somebody's going to be in here. No, this one's kind of weird because the toilet's like right there. But at least it's clean. Hooks, shower. Yeah. Me, definitely need to get a haircut. It's getting a little long. And then I'll show you the laundry room. So that's also nice. They do barbecue once in a while, which is cool, mostly on the weekends. They'll barbecue some hamburgers and hot dogs and brats. Here's the laundry room. So at least I'm able to do my laundry. You guys want to take a sneak peek of the bar? People usually freak out as soon as they see a video. But here's the bar. People don't recognize me if I'm in here. Yeah. Nice little bar. Sneak through it. Sorry. Oh, wow. There was a bunch of people out here. Usually they got the fire going. But they got the ice machine where you can get some ice. Let's see. Sorry about that. I haven't seen the chat popping up. Popeye. Hello. Beautiful weather there. Yes, it is. Now that is cool. Little inverter. Okay, seen that. Okay, buddy. Got to close those eyes. Have a great evening. Bye, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. Empty Cactus. Thanks, Mike. CL. Hello. Thanks for stopping by, CL. We have a ton of Ryobi products. Gotta love it. But check it out what these people drove up in.
How you doing, Mike?
Good. Is it okay if I show you a rig?
Huh?
Is it okay if I show you a rig? Yeah, appreciate it. But up here in Minnesota, no. A lot of people can't believe that up here in Minnesota you're allowed to ride these around. But they got side by sides. Right? So Up here in Minnesota, you can bring your side by side to the bar or four wheeler, motorcycles. I think is a motorcycle, the little dirt bike's still here. But yeah, the rules up here are they don't really care. I've seen 12-year-olds running around on golf carts. So yeah, there's the little motorcycle. That was pretty cool. Yeah, whatever it takes to get here, I guess. Someday I'll have to check out what this trail is. We're not too far from the airport, so we do get a lot of air traffic. There he is. Rules are different. Would go everywhere, but that looks like a lot of fun. Yep, that would never fly back at home. But yeah, you get out, get away from the city. Rules are different and different. And it seems like once you get away from the big cities, these little towns, people respect the rules a little bit more. I will definitely have to check out this trail. I just noticed it said trail. It's pointing that way. It's kind of dark that way now. That's weird. Just a random fire pit right there. Oh, maybe that's the trail. Yep. Back that way. Interesting. I'll have to check that out sometime. Well, that's the campsite I'm staying at. Hello, Miss M. It is. It's a decent campsite. It's kind of packed, but it works for working people. So every once in a while, the bar has decent food. Last night I ate here. I was able to eat here because they had chicken wings, and they had something called pork wings. And so I tried the pork wings. I've never had those before, but it was like a little bone, and it had meat at the end of it. And I guess it was pork, but it was delicious. So I was able to eat that. Tonight they had a French dip. So I just had my chicken wings, or not my chicken wings, but I buy the chicken tenders and I use them in the air fryer that I got. Usually green beans. But we'll sneak back over to the campsite. Maybe I'll go join those people's fire. It'd be nice to have a fire. But unfortunately, my campsite does not have a fire pit. But if I really wanted a fire, I do have a fire pit. It's supposed to be a smokeless one where you don't need a fire ring. Maybe I'll get it out one of these times. I don't have to work the next day. Let's see. This is a huge camper. This one right here. That's a little too big for me. It's got 2 slide outs. The back of it's a garage. I think they got a couple of motorcycles in the back of it. Get to know a lot of great people. Somebody returning back to the cabin. That's a bad thing. Once I set up, I don't leave. I'd have to bring the top down, which is it's easy, but People enjoying their fire. It's pretty cool. Now, unfortunately, I got that bright light, but it doesn't affect me. I got some pretty heavy curtains to cover the windows. But let's see. Let me put the windows up on my truck. I think. Put the windows up real quick. Yep. There's the key. Hello, key. I got one of these goofy keys, and it acts up sometimes. All right. Windows up. Time for bed. Good night, truck. All right. Give me a minute to turn some light on. Jump up in here. Put the key there. And light. Bam. There we go. We got light. Shut that. Alrighty. And here's home sweet home. It's a little messy. But I'll make the bed before I go to sleep. Got the AC unit. iPad, fan. Let's see, what is the temp? The temp is... This thing's kind of hard to read. I didn't get a digital one. That says it's 70. So 68, 69 degrees still. For tomorrow for lunch, they're the tuna fish, the stove, and yeah. But diesel heater. Whoa, a little too close. Sorry about that. Well, let's see. Doesn't look like you can zoom out. Oh. Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday night. Thanks for stopping in, saying hi. Who else do we have here? Oh, hello. Adventures with Jay. Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully you got to see some of the campground before it came into my camper. Oh, I hate how the chat disappears. Let's see. Bond Traveling Gypsy, or yeah. Traveling Gypsy, thank you for stopping by. Hello, good to see you. JD or Judy Myers, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you guys. Appreciate it. I'm sorry. I still haven't gotten my good glasses, so I gotta take my old ones off to see the chat. But I was just out walking around showing the campground. Hopefully you guys got to see it. If not, I can go back out there and show you. It's a beautiful night. But I know it's a little bit of a mess, but I live in the thing. So unfortunately, the trash, but I do take the trash out daily, throw it away. Diesel heater, camp stove. Since it's summertime, I don't cook off it too much. I just mostly warm up my green beans and warm up my hot water so I can have my oatmeal. And of course, fan. Up there's the light. That's my new Air fryer. That was a gift. Somebody from YouTube gifted me an air fryer, which was awesome. I just had to go to Walmart and pick that up. That was so cool. Thank you so much for grabbing that air fryer for me. It makes making chicken so much easier. Up there is the bed where you're supposed to sleep, but I'm too big to sleep up there, so I just keep extra blankets up there for right now. I think there's a table up there. And then the insulating foam, that's for wintertime. That's up there. My AC unit, I was gifted that as well. So that's awesome. I don't need it right now. It feels good in here. I'll probably just kick on my fan tonight. I may not use the AC. Behind that is my power bank. Power bank's back there. Usually I have a little light. I'm pretty sure my little light's dead. Yeah. But the power bank, um, keep it charged up. And the bed's right here. So usually where the bed is, there would be it's got two chairs up because the AC kicked on. AC must think it's a little warm in here. So I can turn it off if it gets too loud. Yeah, when it's horizontal, the chat doesn't really pop up. And Blonde Traveling Gypsy, I do not know how you read the chat when you're driving. It's too small for me to see. Well, have a good night, Mike. Good to see you all. Good night, Miss M. Hope you're having a good night. Good to see you too, Mike. I hope you had a good week. Well, I guess it's a good week. But I don't have any days off, so my week just keeps going. Got to work tomorrow. And then our work week is Sunday through Saturday. And so I will be working Sunday. Yeah, I love the weekends. You can see the neighbors. Santa Fred, hello. Thanks for joining in. Just showing the inside of my camper. There I am. But yeah. Just chilling in the camper. Thought I'd do a little live stream. You know what? It's so nice. We can go back outside. Let's go back outside. Let's put it back around. Grab the inverter. The inverter here is hooked to the cord, charging my battery, keeping us charged up. I use a headset so no one knows. So, Blonde Traveling Gypsy, do you have an app that reads you the chat then? I've been trying to find something like that. I know they can do it with computers, but I haven't found one that will do it with the cell phone. A little dark out here, but there's our sunset. Beautiful. We got some neighbors tonight. It's the weekend, so the campground is full. So we got some neighbors staying in tents. They're having a nice little fire. Seems like maybe a family get together, which is cool, but I don't know if I'd pick this campsite just because all the campers are close together. The only neighbors I have, I don't have, closest neighbors I have is those tents. And they're away. And then I have these neighbors, which the last week I was here, the people that own this campsite, they also own a camper, but they use the camper as like an Airbnb. So people were coming and going every once in a while out of the Airbnb camper. But I see they moved it out. And now they got some regular camper in there. But oh, that's cool. Got some stars popping out. I don't know if I can see them. Yep, there it is. Look at that. That's probably a planet as bright as it is. That's cool. But being up here, it's amazing the stars at night. Very cool. Just getting done. Yeah, you did a long live stream. Santa Fred. Oh, where'd the chat go? It's not an app, it's in the phone. Huh. I may have to email you or ask you more questions about that. Uh, let's see. Let me go back here. Show you the camper. We'll walk out here in the woods. We got woods over this way. And unfortunately, we got power lines over here. But hey, they charge $600 a month just for this site. All I have is electricity. So if you stay here for the month, it is $800 for full hookup. Sewer, water, and electricity. In that campsite, you're paying $800. But since I just need electricity, I pay $600 a month to be able to park my truck here and have electricity. What state are you in? I'm in Minnesota. And I am far north Minnesota. I'm about an hour and a half from Canada right now doing work. Yeah, there's our sunset going down. Got a camper right here. And then the 2 cabins that you can rent out. As soon as I get a couple paychecks in, I may try to rent one of those cabins just to check it out. The email, where'd you go, chat? The email is in the description. Yep, perfect. Same with mine. Is the audio cutting out for anyone else? Oh yeah, let me know. I'm using my earbuds. I forgot. I should have put the mic on, but I decided just to go live. Yeah, let me know if you're having problems with the audio. Hopefully not, but it could be. There is a lake close by here. I went and checked it out yesterday. So maybe I'll do a live stream from the lake or record the lake. It's a beautiful lake. Definitely makes me miss my boat and fishing equipment. I didn't bring audio. It's fine here on the desktop. Thank you, Amy's. Crazy place or cozy place. Sorry, didn't mean to say crazy. I meant cozy. But got a nice big driveway. Okay, I'll log off and come back. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jade. Appreciate it. But unfortunately, I'm the only one with this bright light. Everybody else is dark. But that's all right. Hello, East Central, beautiful or Butterfly Karen. Thanks for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. It sounds good to me. Thank you. Sometimes life makes me crazy. It's all good, Mike. Yes, it does. Miss G. Hello, Miss G. Thanks for stopping by. I was showing everybody my new lifestyle. This is where I live now, Miss G. There it is in the truck camper. Hopefully I can get a couple paychecks under me and save up, and I want to get a tow behind camper. Something with a little bit more room and something definitely with air control and heat control. And that way I can bring Paco up here with me. Right now, I got to tear everything down because it's on the back of my truck. So I got to take it with me to go to work. And I can't have Paco with me because It's too hot during the day for the little guy. It was a long day. Have a good weekend, everyone. Thank you, CL. Thanks for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. The mosquitoes are coming out. Maybe time for me to go back inside. But yeah, I'm kind of on the backside of the campground. I think we'll head back in. The mosquitoes are getting bad. But over there is where the shower house is, and it's also attached to a bar. And the bar has some food. Oh, yeah. Hello, spousal wife. Kimberly, good to see you. Living life, Mike Adventures. Yeah, trying to, one day at a time. I took a job far away from home, but this job pays really well. So I'm trying to pay off some debt with this job. But like I said, I'm just doing one day at a time. Hello. Um, Come back, chat. What is it? I know I'm going to say your name wrong. Manage Shadows of Light. I know I said it wrong. But hello, thanks for stopping by. I will definitely try to work on your name. Merited Shadows of Light. Yep, definitely time to go in. Mosquitoes are starting to get bad. Alrighty. Man, I love the smell of firewood. I don't have a fireplace, but let's check it out. Let's spy on these people over here. Nice little family having a fire. They had some marshmallows earlier. They're staying in the, some of them are staying in tents. We got a couple campers. All right, zoom back out. Where have you relocated to? I'm still in Minnesota, but I am 3.5 hours from the house. I'm in northern Minnesota now. I'm currently about an hour and a half from Canada. But I took a job up here, and the job is going to go for 1 year. And so right now I live here in my camper. Um, right now our work week is kind of crazy. I work for some Canadians, and they don't take no days off. Well, they work 20 days straight, and then they take 8 days off to go home. I'm on day, tomorrow will be day 13 straight for me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do Sunday just because I'm single living in this camper. Let's see if we can flip this around. Put you right there. I should get my gimbal. There. Now I can't see the chat, but anyways, I need a day off just to rest, do laundry, go to the store, get some more food. Speaking of food, all I have is the old school cooler, which is right here, this bad boy. So I just keep my chicken in there and cottage cheese. I got some bacon in there, but it's full of ice and ice water. And every 3 days, I have to go get more ice change it out. No big deal. Let's see, where did the chat go? Happy Friday to you too, Auntie G. Thank you all for stopping in, and I greatly appreciate every single one of you for watching my videos. It helps out so much. Gives me a little extra change to put in my pocket. But let's see. You gotta have the bacon. Yes, I have. I also have eggs. Oh, a little too close. I have eggs in there too. So when I wake up a little earlier, I like to have eggs and bacon, and sometimes I'll shred the chicken and throw in there too. But that's mostly all I've been eating is chicken. Beef's been a little pricey, so I haven't been getting it. I did grab some hamburger meat the other night, but and taco seasoning, and I threw in some peppers and just had taco meat that way. But mostly just been trying to stick with the carnivore diet. With I do have green beans once in a while, cottage cheese, eggs, bacon, and then for snack at work, I take the tuna fish, eat the tuna fish, and we're allowed to have pork rinds. So I get some pork rinds, usually the barbecue ones. And I've been trying to stick with that diet. Oh yeah, I have oatmeal that I the day I don't get the eggs and bacon, I do oatmeal in the mornings. So hopefully I can start losing some weight off of this diet and drinking a lot of water. Lots of water intake. So this is try to drink one of these a day. I still got quite a bit to go for today, but it's still good. I know what you mean. Beef is expensive. I fix potato and bean, and yes, I know. I It's unfortunately that beef is getting so expensive. I'm still here. I'm just got the chat went away. Come back, chat. That's the bad thing about doing horizontal lives. I wish they'd fix the chat where it would just stay up off to the side and maybe make the screen smaller. But when you do live stream on your phone horizontal, the chat disappears. Like it's off to the side, but it disappears. I don't know why. I'm still here. I'm just got the screen blocked out since it's dark. Listening with my headset. Oh, thanks. Thanks for still being here. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I really enjoy watching you drive. It's amazing. You can drive that big truck, and my biggest fear is falling asleep. Like I have problems with sleeping, so that's why I gotta use this the whatever that machine is called where it helps you breathe at night. CSAT machine. Without that, I'm extremely tired throughout the day, so I gotta have that. I'm still here, just cleaning up after my stream. Yes, Santa Fred, that's amazing. That's so awesome how you talk to chat GPT like that. I do that, but just I've never tried it in a live stream. I think that's awesome. If you guys haven't checked out Santa Fred, he's got a channel going. He does live streams. It's awesome. A lot of times he does all kinds of different stuff on his live streams. But tonight we were watching what were those Pokemon cards? But he's a lot of times he's got collector's cards. But while he's doing live streams, he has his chat GPT on and he's talking to it like you're a regular person. He cracks me up. But yeah, it's good times. I wish I could have stayed longer. But as you can see, it takes me a minute to get this popped up. And today there's the WD-40. I had to put WD-40 in the tracks. It was starting to get hard to pop this thing up and down. As you can see right here in the middle, there's a handle, and I got to crank it up, and it has these bars that pops it up. Well, it was getting really hard to pop it up, so I shot some WD-40 in there. That made a huge difference. There is a locking mechanism right there in the corner that locks it into place. And before I WD-40'd it, you didn't even have to put the lock on; it would just stay. But now that it's all lubricated, if you don't have that lock there, this thing's coming down on you. And this morning, we had a huge thunderstorm come in. And usually I'm fine. Hello, Yvonne. Thank you for stopping in. Usually I'm fine staying in this when it's raining out and thunderstorms. But the one thing that scares me is wind. When it starts rocking the truck, and this is just tent material. That's all it is. And I got this one folded up, so this will fold down like that. But it folds up, and this is a window, so I can see out. But I got these ones folded down, and so when the wind comes up, these start blowing in and out, and it's kind of crazy in here. So last night, or this morning, I should say, when the thunderstorm was coming through, it said 45 miles an hour wind, which don't seem like much, but when you're in kind of a tent thing, I hurried up and got dressed and then dropped the top down, which I got to do every day anyways to be able to drive to work. But yeah, it takes a little bit of work. But I can get this thing popped up and popped down in 15 minutes. I put let's see. Hello, Yvonne. I have a CSEP 2. I have severe. Yep, so do I. Okay. So you definitely know the importance of the CSAT machine, because I know for a long time I was falling asleep during the day, and I was starting to fall asleep like driving, like it was bad. Like, yeah. So once I got the CSAT machine, that fixed all that. So yeah, it's pretty scary if you don't have that. So I have my CSAT machine hooked to my battery pack, instead of just directly plugged in. And so, like this morning, when the storm came through, we lost power. But even if we lose power, since I'm hooked to the battery pack, it will still work. Me too, with the CSAP, 12 years. It's just a part of life now. Yep. It took me forever to get used to it, but I'm finally getting used to it. And it is a must. It's a huge difference. If I don't use that thing, I'm extremely tired the next day. Um, oh, don't hit that button. Put my mattress helps me to where I'm not tired during the day. Yep, I know. So underneath this, I have a sleep memory foam. Used to be my daughter's bed. She went off to college, and then this mattress fit perfect in here. So it's a memory foam. So I definitely love that. I wish it was a little bit wider. It's another reason I want to get a pull behind camper. Cause I'm pretty big, and I could definitely use some more room in here. It's pretty cramped. Got my foot up on the cooler, chilling, but yeah, right there's the back door. So of course I got all my junk, cooking stuff down there. I try to keep it organized, but I use it every day, and I just throw stuff down under there. And usually I hate looking for things, but it's cramped. I try to keep all my seasonings and coffee stuff over here, but I had to change it up since I got the AC unit. I had to vent it, so it took up some space. But it's all good. Make it work. Where did chat go? Memory foams is nice. Yes, it is. Hello, Jeremy. Hello. Thanks for joining in. I seen you went live the other night. I'm sorry I couldn't join you. I don't remember what I was doing when I seen your live stream pop up. But thanks for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Just chilling in my camper. Not a whole lot of room here, but it's comfortable. I'm kind of just, I have like this little extra blankets, some of my clothes, but it's nice just to chill up against. And guess I could shut my windows. I opened up the windows this morning because I like to watch the lightning strike, but we got some neighbors out there, so we'll close it. We don't see the neighbors. Yeah. Got my inverter hooked up right here. So this one's a little portable inverter, but it'll do 120 volts, and then it also will do. So if I didn't plug it into the 120 volts, it will actually do the Type C and the micro. So this is really handy. I love that thing. I take that thing everywhere. So, alrighty. Well, thank you all for joining. Oh, I guess I could stay on for 5 more minutes. I didn't realize I've been on for an hour already. Wow. You like to watch lightning? I love to watch lightning. I wish I had a waterproof camera. I would set it outside and always try to record. Uh, Sorry, it's so close. It's the only way I can see the chat. My glasses. Got glasses, but they're all the old ones. Still haven't gotten new ones. And now I got to try to find a new place to get glasses because I'm so far from home. But I heard Walmart is a pretty good place. Hello, Jen. Thanks for stopping by. Jen, Jen lives up in Canada. I'm only actually an hour and a half from Canada right now. Really want to get my passport so I can go up there. Here's where I live. My messy bed, my messy little camper. But you flip it around just so I can show you my AC unit that was gifted to me. The same person that gifted me. If you guys don't know, I was laid off from my last job for a couple of weeks, and I was living paycheck to paycheck, so I didn't really have any extra funds. So I came up here and I stayed in the Walmart parking lot for 2 nights, which was really rough. Um, there's a lot of loud noises, and you're always wondering who's outside, and you don't want people messing with your truck and things, and it's just not safe to stay in a Walmart parking lot. And somebody knew what my life was up to, and they found this campsite and gifted it to me. They paid for a couple of weeks for me to stay at this campsite, and they actually sent me a couple extra dollars to get this AC unit, which was huge. Because just 2 weeks ago it was 90, 85 degrees at night. That has been a lifesaver. Takes up room, but that's all right. And unfortunately, because I have to vent it, this hole right here used to be an old refrigerator, but I took it out because it was junk. It is old. This camper is old. This camper, I think, was built in the 80s. So I got rid of the old refrigerator that was there. But I have all my seasonings and foods down there, and I planned on putting another shelf in there, but I haven't done it. But anyways, now I have to vent it out the back. And unfortunately, right here, it blows cold air straight on you. So I'll take that pink board right there and put it to kind of block it so it's not blowing straight on me, and it still cools down the camper that way. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And yeah, then I got my fan, water. There's the cook stove, which I don't try to use it too much because it's heats up the camper. But I do in the morning time. I heat up hot water so I can get my oatmeal going. And this is my diesel heater, and it runs off the same battery. I wired it so it will run off the same batteries as my tools. So that way I don't, because I don't have power in here. I use my power bank, which is behind the AC unit. If you don't know what a power bank is, it's like a big battery. Come with me. It's one of these, but a lot bigger. And he lives down there. I guess I can't really. Let's see. Turn on more light. My little light died, but he's down there. There he is. So that's an EcoFlow. I think it's a 5000, but that will run my CSAT machine. It will run the fan. It'll charge my batteries for at least one night. And I do have solar panels if I ever have to recharge it without power. But since I'm at the campground, I have electricity, so I'm able to recharge it. So that's a huge blessing. You still need to see the trash. And then I try to keep the dishes in order, but it all ends up just thrown underneath there in the cabinets. When I'm just camping, I can keep it all organized, but when you live in it, It gets all. I try to organize it, but a lot of times I don't have. Usually I should be in bed by now, but a lot of times I come home right after work, take a shower, get something to eat, watch a little bit of YouTube, and go to bed. So straightening up and keeping things organized isn't too high on my priority list. And then, of course, I got the cooler. That's how I keep my food cold. Um, Another reason I want to get a pull behind camper, just give me more room. It's a little cramped in here, but I make it work. It's just me. So, yeah. What is that? Possum Stops. Hello. Thanks for stopping in. Let me go back through the chat. For some reason, when it's horizontal, the chat. Amen. Yep. There are some beautiful people in the world. Yes, there are. Thank goodness. And I when I did YouTube, I always liked just making videos. I never thought about I would meet so many awesome people and other people. And I mean, I love YouTube making videos and stuff like I said, but more so just I've met so many amazing people. Everybody in here that watches my videos, and I greatly appreciate it. And I try to return the favor by watching your guys' stuff. Let's see. It's beautiful, but don't like the loud thunder. Man, I love the thunder and the lightning. I just don't like the wind. When it starts getting windy, that's when I get scared because that's when branches fall and the wind does damage. Wow, you're not still working, right? Yeah, I do get a little bit of a break. I love watching storms. Me too. That's why I want to get a waterproof. I do have a GoPro at home. I think they're supposed to be waterproof. I should have brought it to set it outside to time lapse when storms come through. Looks cozy, Mike. It is. Just me in here. It works. Sorry I can't stay. Well, thanks for stopping by, Jen. Greatly appreciate it. It's my bedtime. Yeah, it's my bedtime too. Yep, we're after an hour. I didn't realize I was on here for an hour. I was just trying to get an hour in. Debbie Sue bedtime video. Oh, yes. Yeah, it is Friday. Debbie Sue does put out a video on Friday. I love watching those before bed. There are some beautiful people in the world. Amen. What a blessing for someone to do that for you. Yes, Miss G. I cannot believe somebody did that. And so, Miss G, somebody gifted me the campsite and the AC unit. And then just the other day, somebody gifted me, they sent me a text telling me to go to Walmart and tell them my name and everything. And they gifted me an air fryer and, oh man, I think it was like $50 in groceries. So that was huge. I could not believe it. So I went to Walmart, the service desk, and got the air fryer and then they said it was also a gift card for $50 in groceries. That was huge. I cannot thank you people enough for that. So yep, I bought more chicken. Chicken, some iced tea, cottage cheese, and more green beans. Oh, and some pork rinds. Ah, let's see. Howdy, spouse alive. High Plains Camper. Thanks for the fire emoji. Man, I would love to have a fire. The neighbors across from me are having a fire. And I was walking by, they're asking me if I was filming. I said, nope, I'm live on YouTube. So I showed them. I didn't show any of them, but I showed they were cooking some marshmallows. I was like, oh, I want a marshmallow. We had a thunderstorm yesterday afternoon, and I got in bed and put the covers over my head. Sometimes I'll do that too, but a lot of times I love hearing the rain on the. It's just like a metal roof type, and if you're ever been in a camper and it's raining, you know the sound. I love it. It's so true. I like barbecue pork ribs best. Yes, that's what I've been grabbing. I grabbed the regular ones the first time, And yeah, they're a little plain, but I've been eating the barbecue ones. Well, thank you everybody for stopping by. I need to get to bed. I got to work tomorrow, and sleep is very, very important. I just thought it'd be cool to go live and show everybody the campground. I meant to only stay on for a half hour, but I should know better. Every time I can do a live stream, and most people know whenever you do a live stream and you try to hang up, another friend stops by. So then you want to show them everything going on. And next thing you know, you've been on for an hour and 5 minutes. But I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. If you're eating pork rinds for the carnivore diet, please be careful. I did the same thing and it shot my cholesterol through the roof. Oh, thanks. I didn't think about that. But yeah, I will definitely think about that because I've been eating the pork rinds almost every day just to go along with my chicken at break time. I will definitely keep that in mind. Wow, such a blessing from to gift you from. Yes, man, just everybody watching my videos is a blessing. I thank goodness because a lot of times I was like, I don't know who would want to watch this, but it's amazing how many people watch. I greatly appreciate each and every one. Sleep well, Mike. Well, thank you, Amy's spousal wife, Kimberly. Good night, Mike, and everyone. Postal stops. Possums. I'm sorry. It's probably possum stops. Sorry for saying that wrong. Bye, y'all. Yvonne, thank you for being here. Yvonne, you got to get to bed. You got to do your stories. And oh, it's the weekend. You probably don't do your. Do you do your stories on the weekend? I know you do. Yvonne does a daily devotional in the morning. For everybody that doesn't know, so I try to listen to her first thing in the morning. Get you right for the day. Thank you, Yvonne, for stopping by. Have a good night. Stay safe. Miss G, haha, right, Mike? It happens all the time. We stay longer than we intended to. Man, Miss G, that reminds me. My youth pastor, when growing up, I don't know why this just popped in my head, but my youth pastor, when I was growing up, would tell you, sin will keep you longer than you wanted to stay. What was it? Sin will keep. Maybe I'm messing it up. Anyways, it's something like sin will keep you longer than what you wanted to stay, or I don't know. I messed that one up. I'll have to rethink that one. I have to remember the saying, but the saying is kind of like the same thing. Oh, Susie, hello. Thanks for joining my live stream. Susie, see, I told you every time you want to end a live stream, another friend shows up. Susie is a good friend. She does also a morning wake up and she does trivia, but she also lives, right now, she's taking care of her dad, but she also lives in a van when she's not taking care of her dad. But here's kind of my setup. Sorry, it's a mess, but it's a truck camper that's a pop up tent. So that material is just a tent. And I've stayed in this in negative 40-degree weather. So I do have some videos out on that. But I have put up insulation to kind of keep the heat in. I got my diesel heater, the cooking stove, my little inverter right now that's keeping my phone charged, water. Where the old fridge used to be, there used to be a fridge there, but I took it out and I was just gifted this AC unit. So that's new. And I had to vent it out through the back. So it's taken up some of my storage where I used to have all of my seasonings. The bed up there where you're supposed to sleep, I'm too big. I tried to sleep up there. I don't like it. It's just too cramped and it's too hard to get up if you have two in the middle of the night. So I just use it mostly for storage. It's got like the table up there, extra blankets up there. The pink insulation foam is to block off that area for like wintertime, so it just heats up a smaller area and not up there. And then the table and chair, or the table and chairs, yeah, turn into a bed. And so that's where I sleep. So I'm just chilling right there. There's the back door. So not much room. I got little compartments down here that hold water, and I have other like seasonings and other things in there. My dishes are like usually I try to keep it organized, but when you're living in here, it's a little harder. So it's a mess, but it's life. And then behind here is my battery pack. It's dark, but the battery pack is down there, and it's the Echo Flow. I think it's like the 500. It's enough to keep my CSAT machine going, charging all my devices, and it'll run this fan all night long with no problem. And I do have solar panels behind me if I needed to recharge it if I didn't have electricity. But I got electricity. I just plug it in over there and recharge it. But that's my setup. Thanks for stopping by, Susie. Greatly appreciate it. I know you were asking some things this morning. Well, now you know. So, good night, everyone. From Blonde Traveling Gypsy, Miss G. I know this thing you are talking about. My pastor says it too. Oh, thanks, Miss G. I don't know why I couldn't remember it all of a sudden. It's like right there, and then I forgot it. It's not mess. It's living life. Yep, it is definitely living life, especially when you live. You know how it is being in little. Uh, oh, there's my air fryer. Somebody gifted me that. That's only 3 days old, and I've used it the last 2 nights. But I did get that as a gift from one of my viewers, and they also sent a $50 gift certificate for food. That was huge, and that was awesome. And that light is also from Walmart. It's rechargeable. That's a cool light. I have another light over there, but it died. It's a cool little lamp that's rechargeable. But he died. I need to recharge him. Let's see. I know I said I was getting off of here. Nice. LOL. Thanks for the tour. Yeah, sorry. I should have. Well, it is what it is. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't ignoring anybody on the chat. I'm still driving, so it's hard. Yep. No, thanks for being in here. Yeah, definitely if you're driving, pay attention to that. You got a big rig. Screen blacked out. Well, everyone, have a great night. My phone says it's 10 o'clock. That is an hour past my bedtime. So I need to get to bed. Susie, I don't know if you do a live stream on the weekends, but I'll look for you in the morning. Susie does a live stream most, at least I know, Monday through Friday in the mornings. And then she does trivia. Her trivias are a lot of fun. It's just true and false. And a lot of it's just fun questions. And a lot of us get in there and it's nothing. Nobody really keeps score. It's just fun to answer true or false. And we have a lot of good time in there talking about camping stuff. Oh, Trish. Hello. See, another good friend stopping in before I sign out. Thank you, Trish. Trish lives over in New Zealand. So it's probably morning. Is it morning? No, it'd be, I don't know. It's too late for me to think. Trish does an awesome channel. She has yarn. She does some amazing sewing. She makes a lot of her own clothes. And then she'll take us around New Zealand and walks on the beaches and shows us 3 p.m. here. So it's in the afternoon. Okay, I should have known that because you're kind of basically the same time as Dora in Australia. Been busy working all day. Yep, me too. And I was just trying to sign off because it's already 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. our time, and I need to get to bed. What's your time? Yep, 10 p.m. on a Friday night. And I believe you guys are already into Saturday. No, I'm sorry, Trish. I know that's the problem. You live on the other side of the world, so it's hard to keep time or getting on each other's live streams. It is Saturday. Yep. Alrighty, everybody. I am signing off. Bedtime for me. Thank you, everyone, for stopping in. I greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you on the YouTube streets. I hardly see you anymore. Trish, I had to get a new job and I am no longer allowed to use my cell phone or earbuds at work. Sometimes if I'm in the cabinet, I can kind of sneak away, but I'm trying not to get in any kind of trouble. So I haven't been on anybody's live streams until either break time. I do get 2 half-hour breaks in my 10-hour day, so that's kind of nice. So I jump on there to see who's live and see. Usually, traveling or blonde traveling gypsy is on there, and Susie, I get to jump on her live right before work, and then I don't get off of work until like 6 p.m. And then I gotta drive to the campsite, which is only like 10 minutes down the road. But if I have to go to the store to get either more ice or food, then I gotta drive into town, get everything. Because once I set up the tent, I can't drive anymore. So after work, I gotta do some errands and then come back to the campsite, set up the camper, and then as soon as I get the camper set up, I turn the AC on, and then I run over and take a shower and then come back here and a lot of times I got the air fryer now, so I'll air fry chicken for dinner and for lunch the next day. So usually when I start cooking, that's when I can jump on YouTube and see people's live streams or watch a video. So, and I usually try to get back into bed by 8:39. But like tonight, it's already Friday. It's already 10, so I don't have much time after work to try to catch up on everybody's videos and lives, but I try. And where'd live stream go? So yeah, so I haven't been around much, Trish. I'm sorry. I do work way too hard. But I'm working hard because I got myself into debt and I would like to get rid of debt. So I got to work hard to get rid of it. Really, really want to be debt free. That way I can pick a job that I don't have to work so much and maybe I can do some more traveling. And that is my goal. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Already. I am impressed. Seriously. It's life right now. That's another reason I want to get the pull behind camper that I'm gonna get is a toy hauler. That way I can bring my bike with me. I miss my bike. I miss going for bike ride. Like there's so many trails around here, and the lake's not too far from here. So I want to get my bike back with me so I can go riding. And if I get the toy hauler, then I can just leave it in the garage. And I don't like to leave like in the back of my truck because in the rain, you know how the rain, it will ruin a bike in a heartbeat. It is hard. 3.8 in it. Oh, it had the 3.8 in it. Now I'm in a high top van. Oh yeah, Susie. Yep. Yeah, Susie does have Susie has a nice van. Take care. Debt is evil. Yep, debt. If you have debt, you are a slave to it. And basically that's what I am. I'm slaving away to get rid of it. Until I can get rid of my debt, I am definitely a slave. So if you can pay cash for things, is much, much better way to go. Anyways, that's a different subject, different time. Bye, everyone. Thank you for, like I said, thanks for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. Everybody have a good night. I will definitely see you hopefully on the YouTube streets. And good night.